Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When He's Jealous by Pastel Hashira on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Midoriya. He gets very pouty when he's jealous. And we have that small little frown on his face. That's a bit too cute for anyone to take him seriously. If you're sitting on a couch, talking to a guy who is making you laugh, he would walk over and sit down in your lap very boldly and wrap his arms around your waist, kissing your cheek as you two talked. And it was very obvious that the guy saw it as rude, but Midoriya persisted. After all, that was the point. You were his and he wasn't sharing you with anyone, so the guy better back off. When the guy left though, you would tell him that was rude, and you would also complain of him squishing you, so he'd pick you up and give you a soft kiss, telling you that you love me, right? And well, who are you to say no to that? Bakugo, he had a very short temper, and he was smart enough to tell when someone had their eyes on you. So when you had a guest over, and he was staring at you like you were some otherworldly creature, Bakugo just knew that something didn't line up, and he did not like that at all. How dare he look at you like that, when he knew that your boyfriend was in the same room? If your friend wanted to be so bold, well, he had no problem doing it right back. He would yell at him, then wrap his arms around your waist, pull you close to him, and make out with you right then and there. Seriously, he had no chill. Todoroki would actually be very jealous, easily so, only because he loved you so much and could not bear the idea of having to let you go for someone else. He knew he wasn't that experienced, and probably wasn't good enough for you, so the thought of you leaving him, it broke him. And so, at the starting stage of a relationship, he would be extremely jealous and overprotective, so sometimes when you had others over, he would do absolutely everything to show how much you loved him and just how much he loved you. He wanted everyone to know that he was yours. That he was yours and that you were his. He loved you unconditionally and would do everything to let everyone know. Kirishima, well, despite him having a bit of jealousy, like a normal person, it was a healthy portion, if you would say. He wasn't too jealous, but he was jealous enough to show that he cared. Whenever his jealousy got the best of him, he would always remind himself that this was not mainly of him. He should have confidence in you first, and have confidence in himself. You loved him and he loved you back, and surely no one would be able to break that bond, right? So while he might have zero trust in others sometimes, he trusted you enough that most of the time he had nothing to worry about. But when he did worry, he would go up to you in front of that person and wrap his arms around your waist, with his head on your shoulder, showing them just how close to you were. Kaminari, he gets upset when he gets jealous. He'll be just pouting at you and having a little cute frown on his face, and you'd know what was going on before he even opens his mouth. So, you'd excuse yourself and tell the person that you had something to do, and that something was to hug your little cute boyfriend. You would wrap your arms around him, kissing his cheek, and pulling him close to you in a hug, murmuring a soft apology into his ear. You really never wanted Denki to be sad because of you. You never meant to make him jealous. And so, when the guy left, you promised to spend some time with him, and the two of you went out on a simple date to a nearby restaurant and had your favorite meals, and you paid for him as an apology. You knew Denki got easily jealous, but you knew he was trying his best, and you trusted him to get over this issue easily. And he was happy that you put your trust in him, and he promised to do his best. Monoma, when he gets jealous, he gets jealous. He claims that you're his, and only his. He would usually walk up, kiss you, then grab your hand and drag you away from the person. It was a bold move, but it was very Monoma of him, you know? Afterward though, he would apologize to you, and the two of you would have a little talk on how to deal with his jealousy. And eventually it would end well, just because he loved you and didn't want to make you upset. Sero was considerate most of the time, and very chill, so it was very unusual to see him being jealous, and it would mean that someone pushed him way too far. So, when you saw him jealous for the first time, you had actually meant it. You were insecure about him caring about you, because he never seemed to get jealous, and while you knew it was good, in the long term, but a part of you just wanted to be sure that he truly loved you and cared about you. So, you had called one of your friends, and told them to act a bit too affectionate and touchy with you. The two of you were sitting on the couch, with your friend's arm wrapped around your waist, and he was making comments about you, and you were laughing. Sero saw that, and the look in his face was priceless. He then got up, took you by the hand and dragged you up. Then, he cupped your face in his hands, taking one look at the guy before looking back at you, and leaning in with his eyes closed, pulling you into a deep kiss. If they didn't get the hand themselves, then he was going to show him that you were only his.